A valediction forbidding mourning by John Donne. As virtuous men pass mildly away, and whisper to their souls to go, will some of their sad friends do say, now his breath goes, and some say, no. So let us melt and make no noise, no tear floods, nor sigh tempts moved, 'twere profanation of our joys, to tell the lady of our love. Moving of the earth brings harms and fears, men reckon what it did and meant, but trepidation of the spheres. Though greater far is innocent, dull sublunary lovers' love, whose soul is sense cannot admit of absence, 'cause it doth remove the thing which eliminated it. But we by love so much refine, that ourselves know not what it is, enter assured of the mind. Careless eyes, lips, and hands to miss, are two souls therefore, which are one, though I must go endure not yet a breach but an expansion, like gold to airy thinness beat. If they be two, they are two so, as stiff twin compasses are two, thy soul the fixed foot makes no show to move, but doth if the other do. And though it in the centre sit, yet when the other far doth roam, it leans and hearkens after it, and grows erect as that comes home. Such wilt thou be to me, whose must, like the other foot, obliquely run. Thy firmness makes my circle just, and makes me end where I begun. Okay, so this poem is a metaphysical poem that some philosophers say, and to really understand it, you kind of have to know a little bit about John Donne. And from what I've read about him, he was a very faithful person, and he was very religious, and his religion was a big thing in his life, and you can kind of figure that out in the poem as I kind of explain it more. Okay, so in the first paragraph, stanza, he starts out by saying, as men die, people, he's going away, but he's not saying that he's dying. He's saying that he's going on a trip for a while. And to the next little few lines, he says, so let us melt and make no noise, no tear floods nor sigh tempts move, 'twere profanation of our joys, to tell the lady of our love. Not of, but our love. Okay, so right here he's saying, he just told that he's gonna leave, and he's going away for a little bit, and here he's saying, I'm just going. He's kind of saying he's gonna come back, so let's not make a big deal out of it. Let's not cry. Let's not mourn. Basically, he doesn't want her to be upset that he's leaving, and what really stands out is the word lady, and that is mean like ordinary people, and he doesn't want to be ordinary. He wants to be his own person. His relationship, he wants it to be strong and not ordinary. Okay, and down to a little farther, another word that really gets out there is down to the sixth little stanza thing. He says, our two souls therefore, which are one, though I must go endure, not yet a breach but an expansion, like gold to airy thinness beat. Okay, here he's saying we are one. We're one, and we're strong, and even though I'm going, he made it seem like he was going a little ways, and now he kind of explains that he's going far, but like gold, he doesn't want it to be airy thinness. He knows that it's going to be a long time, and that it's going to be hard on her. And then he goes to say, if they be two, they are two so, as if twin compasses are two. Thy soul, the fixed foot, makes no show to move, but doth if the other do. Okay, so a compass is this little gadget I have here, and he is saying that they are always going to be connected, and it goes more to explain it in the 8th stanza. And though it in the center sit, yet when the other four doth roam, it leans and hearkens after it, and grows erect as that comes home. Okay, so this is the center of a compass, and this is what you use to draw a circle, and you just put it here. You're going to set it on something, and you're going to draw a circle. That's what this is for. And he explains his relationship like that because he does go to say that they are one, and he says one won't move unless the other does. So this pencil is not really going to move unless the stick of it does move. It's going to go. And he says, and though it in the center sit, this is her, and when the other four doth roam, this is him, because this can go out and travel and come back and travel and so forth. He says it leans, because this is going to have to lean because it can't go too far apart. And it grows erect as that comes home. See, as it comes together, it gets taller and taller, and it's taller. And then in the last part of this poem, he says, such wilt thou be to me, who must like the other foot obliquely run. Thy firmness makes my circle just, and makes me end where I begun. All these last paragraphs, these last sentences, he's saying they're strong together, and their strength is strong, and he compares it to a compass. And a compass is really, it's kind of an odd thing to compare a relationship to, or the love that someone has for one another, but when you really think about it, it is a really good thing, because he has the point of the relationship, which is his lover, and then him traveling, and then this is what's holding them together. It's not coming apart, it's staying together. And what he really says is the strength, but if that woman leaves, he won't be able to come back, and he wants to come back to her, and he wants to come home. And if she stays where she is, he's going to be able to find his way home. He's going to be able to get there just right when he comes back and is able to, and that it's just a really great poem, and it's really good how his religious aspect in life. He doesn't want to be like other people. He doesn't want to say goodbye, and it's typical in the title of the poem, a valediction forbidding mourning. It's spot on. He tells her not to mourn. He doesn't want his leaving to, he just doesn't want her to be sad, and that's kind of what he goes throughout with saying in the poem, and says how he wants to stay together, and compares their love to a compass. And it's just great. It's a beautiful poem, and I hope I explained it better. It's just really good. Thank you for watching.